Shalom. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem HaMashiach Yahweh Shai. This is your brother Matthias with a quick impromptu today. The Most High put this on my spirit to just shed some light on where we are. This country called America. This is actually a knockoff heaven. All right, and that's what I'm entitling this video, the knockoff heaven, because that's where we are right now. You see, Esau is a thief, man, and the reason he's going to get punished is because he's actually trying to make his own heaven here. All right, he actually has. Where we're at right now, this is heaven for Esau, and he's the god of it. All right, and I ask you to excuse the darkness on this video. For some reason the camera won't adjust, but you don't have to see my face anyway. All right, as long as you can hear me, that's fine. That's good enough for me. All right, just a couple of quick scriptures. All right, well, before we get to the scriptures, I want to read you something. All right, this is written at the bottom of the Statue of Liberty. All right, right at the bottom. This is going to prove who Esau is. This is going to prove that he's the so-called the so-called white man is the devil, man. All right. This is what it says written on the Statue of Liberty, right at the pedestal, right at the bottom. It says, "Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning to breathe free. The wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send these, the homeless, tempest tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door." This is what's on the Statue of Liberty. All right. So you know in New York Harbor they got this big statue of a woman holding a torch. All right, a lamp, a light, if you will. All right. Now let's go to Matthew chapter 11, verse 28. I'm going to read that. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to verse 27 and then read verse 28. It says, "All things are delivered unto me of my Father, and no man knoweth the Son but the Father. Neither knoweth any man the Father save the Son, and he to whomsoever the Son will reveal him." All right. So this is the point right here. Verse 28. "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." All right. Don't that sound like the same thing written at the bottom of the Statue of Liberty? Statue of Liberty is America telling all of the people, the whole world, to come here and worship this devil named Jesus Christ. All right. He's supposed to be a light to the world. He's trying to steal the shine from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Verse 29. "Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and ye shall find rest unto your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." All right. What does America call itself, man? The land of the free and the home of the brave. Only thing is, there's nothing free here, man. This place is hell. You got to pay for everything here except air for right now. All right. This piece of shit country is not free, man. That's Esau making promises that he can't keep, and he gets people in here. All right, from all over the world. Everybody for a long time was thinking that America is this great place until they get over here and see what Esau's really about, man. Now, we're going to prove that through the scriptures right now, very quickly, that this is talking about that Esau, the so-called white man, is talking about the United States. All right, let's go to Isaiah chapter 14. Isaiah chapter 14. I'm going to read verse 12 through 15. All right. Isaiah chapter 12. Isaiah chapter 14, 12 through 15. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? What country is weakening the nations right now? It's America. And what is the first? What is the capital city in America? It's New York. New York Harbor, actually. And what's the New York Harbor? The Statue of Liberty. All right. Isaiah was given a vision, and this is why he calls America, or Mystery Babylon, Lucifer, because Lucifer means light bearer. He saw that Statue of Liberty holding up that light. All right. And what's written at the bottom of it? What did I just read you? Come unto me. No. When it says, give us your poor, your tired, your huddled masses, learning to be free. All right. That's the false promise written at the bottom of the Statue of Liberty. And this is what Isaiah saw. All right. It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Lucifer just means light bearer. All right. And Lucifer is this system of this wicked ass country. All right. That's why the name Lucifer is only mentioned once in the entire Bible. And this is it. And it says, how art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Because when Yahweh and Yahweh Shai come back, that's what they're going to do. They're going to destroy this devil, man. Verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Where's the north? It's talking about the north, which is America. Okay. Modern day America. Did they ascend into heaven? Yes, they did. Do they have a space program? Yes, they do. Have they been in space? Yes, they have. All right. Verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. This is why Esau is trying to get his technology up, man. And he's going to ultimately culminate with this chip. He wants to be God. He wants to know everything about you, where you are, what you're doing, what you're thinking. All right. He wants to know. He wants to have intelligence on everybody, every living soul. Okay. At all times, just like the Most High does. All right. But his plans are going to get cut short. Verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. How's he going to get brought down to hell? Well, hell means you're going to become a base person again. Heaven means you're in rulership right now. And they are. This is Esau's heaven. This is Esau's knockoff heaven. All right. And this was prophesied that he was going to do that. Let's go to Genesis chapter 27. Genesis chapter 27, starting at verse 39. All right. This is what Esau was promised. All right. From Jacob. Verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing? My father, bless me even also, I my father, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, your dwelling place shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. Verse 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. And that's what happened, man. This devil got loose. All right. After the Roman Empire fell, they were driven from men, and they were pushed into the Caucasus Mountains, man. This began the Dark Ages. The so-called Negro, which were the Israelites, man. The 12 tribes, they ruled for over 1,000 years. But we lost our way. This is where you get your Moors from, your Muslims. These were Israelites that took on pagan religions, man. All right, because we fell. And at the end of the Dark Ages, the Most High took Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai took us. He knocked us out of power with the Black Plague. All right, and then this devil Esau came out of the Caucasus Mountains, broke our yoke from off his neck. He been ruling us ever since. All right. So when you see all of these movies with knights and all that, man, and they got these Esau in there, man, these white boys fighting, that's not them. That was us doing that. All right, the Spartans, all of that, the Spartans and all that, man, that was us. Okay, this devil was locked up in Europe, man, in the Caucasus Mountains, man. Okay, so he broke our yoke from off his neck, and he got dominion. And where is he living now? What did the scripture say? It says in verse 39, his dwelling places shall be the fatness of the earth. Are they living in the fatness of the earth right now? Yes, they are. They got Beverly Hills. They got Palos Verdes. They got, uh, 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 all these French places in France, and they got all these beautiful countrysides, man. They got all the money. All right, and how did he get it? He said, by thy sword shalt thou live. That's how he gets these nice things. By killing, raping, robbing, and pillaging and taking it from people, man. Like he did this country. America's a beautiful country, but it's going to be destroyed because this is his heaven. This is Esau's knockoff heaven. Okay? But it's soon to be destroyed. And we got a kingdom coming. And this devil, when he's knocked out of power, he's going to be put in slavery under the Israelites. And he's going to build our heaven the same way we built his. And after he's built our heaven, he's going to be taken out completely. Let me get a precept for that. This is Obadiah 1, verse 17 through 21. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Whose possessions? Esau and the rest of the nations, man. All right, we're going to jack this entire planet under the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Verse 18, and the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. Why? Because he's going to get knocked out of power, man. Esau going to get ransacked. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken it. All right. Verse 19, and they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria. And Benjamin shall possess Gilead, and the captivity of this host of the children of Israel shall possess that of the Canaanites. That's your Africans. All right, we gonna own them too, even unto Zarephath. And the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Sepharad, shall possess the cities of the south. All right, verse 21. And saviors shall come up in Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. So Esau's gonna get judged, man. He's going to get knocked out of power by these ICBM missiles, all right? And all of these elites that are running underground to escape the destruction through spiritual power. We're going to bring them out, and then we're going to put chains on them and throw them in slavery, man. So that's what's getting ready to go down, all right? So right now we're in a knockoff heaven, but don't worry about it, all right? Because Esau's kingdom is soon to be destroyed. And we will be put back on top in our rightful position. Ooh, Salakia for my voice. I pray this message has been edifying. Until next time, first giving all praise to Yahweh Bashem Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Until next time, Shalom.